All right, Shalom Akim, Shalom. Let's start off as always by giving all praises, honor, and glorification to our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rocha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and Shalom to the elect. This is the brother Zakar coming with a lesson, and this lesson is going to be focused on this book, or really a passage of this book, titled Murder by Injection. The story of a medical conspiracy against America, and it was written by Eustace Mullins. Okay, he's a researcher. Okay, very good book, a lot of good information, and really exposes the wicked elites that are controlling the medical industry and other industries, which really to control the world. As it says in the book of Job. Let's start with that. Job 9:24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he?" Okay, so the current rulership of the earth is given into the wicked, and that's a nation of people, pursuant to the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and 4. Okay, it reads Malachi 1 and 4, "Whereas Edom saith, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness." Okay, they are the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, has indignation forever. Okay, so they are the people, okay, the Edom, and the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, okay, by Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. He gave him that power. Okay, and they did nothing but brought forth wickedness. Okay, with the power that they have. Okay, they only brought forth wickedness on the planet Earth. Okay, and this book really goes into how the use of fertilizers, the excess use of fertilizers, has been a nuisance. Not only for the soil, but for the human body. Okay, I'm going to bring out this information. Okay, this is at page 119. It says the use. I'm going to zoom it. It says the use of chemical fertilizers. Okay, chemical fertilizers. Okay, let's be specific. It's chemical fertilizers because there's healthy fertilizers, natural fertilizers that you can use. Okay. But it says the use of chemical fertilizers cause the protein content of vegetables to drop steadily at the rate of 10% a year. Okay, because they want to constantly produce. They don't give the land rest, which the land is supposed to get a year of rest. Okay, a sabbatical year, which is according to the scriptures, which it says, however, the most dangerous effect on the probable cause of much nutritionally induced disease was the fact that chemical fertilizer reduced the amount of potassium in the soil, while increasing the amount of sodium. Potassium and sodium are the leaders of the two electrically opposite groups. Inactive potassium in the system precipitates illness, especially cancer. Okay, the increased sodium may explain the dramatic increase in the incidence of high blood pressure throughout the United States, because our population is ingesting steadily increasing amounts of sodium from foods grown in chemically fertilized soil, while simultaneously suffering from the effects of steadily declining levels of potassium in the human system. Okay, so we have a lack of nutrients, necessary nutrients. Okay, really, speaking of America, the Americans are really the ones that are in the worst shape. They have the highest level of obesity that's known. And all sorts of disease that are led because of lack of or poor nutrition. Okay. It says potassium is especially necessary for the regulation of the heartbeat. Its lack in the body makes the system prone to sudden heart attacks. Okay. Nutritionists now believe that the use of chemical fertilizers in the soil causes 70% of all anemia in the citizens of the United States, because these fertilizers do not replace iron in the soil but actually remove it. You see that? So these chemical fertilizers actually remove the iron from the soil. Okay. All right. So, you see, so because of their greed, okay, their insatiability, and they want to mass produce, okay, but they do it by using chemical fertilizers, man, okay, and which is affecting the soil, which is ultimately affecting the people that are consuming the products that are coming out of the soil, okay, which leads to heart problems, man, okay, and all types of diseases, okay. Matter of fact, it said that nutritionists now believe that the use of chemical fertilizers in the soil causes 70% of all anemia in the citizens of the United States. Okay, so let's go into anemia. Anemia is a condition in which the number of red blood cells, or the hemoglobin concentration within them, is lower than normal. It mainly affects women and children. In severe cases, anemia can cause poor cognitive and motor development in children. It can also cause problems for pregnant women and their babies. Anemia can be caused by poor nutrition, infections, chronic diseases, heavy menstruation, pregnancy issues, and family history. It is often caused by a lack of iron in the blood. Okay. Now, the reason is the people that are providing you the food are not following the laws that were set in place, man, by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Let's go to the book of Isaiah 24 and verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Okay? Namely, the rulers of the planet Earth, man. Okay, the Edomites, the wicked, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant, right? They have transgressed the laws, okay? They didn't keep the laws, okay? Like I mentioned, there's a certain way you need to treat the land, man, okay? And the land does need a sabbatical year, okay? Let's go to the book of Leviticus. Just go. Book of Leviticus chapter 25 verse 2, speak unto the sons of Israel, and say unto them, when ye come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto Yahweh. 6 years thou shalt sow thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard, and gather in the fruit thereof. But the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for Yahweh. Thou shalt neither sow thy field nor prune thy vineyard. Is this law being kept in the system that we're in right now? No. They have transgressed the laws, okay? The inhabitants of the earth, they have transgressed the laws, man, okay? And the wicked really sets up the ruler is really supposed to be the one that sets up the standard, He establishes a standard, okay? But their standard is about insatiability, instant gratification, consume, produce, okay? Okay? You're supposed to give the land rest. Just like man is supposed to have a day of rest, okay? A Sabbath. Okay, so they don't keep the laws, man. Okay, the rules of the earth right now, they don't keep the laws, man. Okay. That's another one that speaks on when you plant. You're not supposed to gather immediately. Bear with me. Yeah, this is Leviticus 19 and verse 23. And when ye shall come into the land and shall have planted all manner of trees for food, then ye shall count the fruit thereof as uncircumcised. 3 years shall it be as uncircumcised unto you; it shall not be eaten. But in the fourth year, all the fruit thereof shall be holy to praise Yahweh withal. Okay, so that's the the fruit that you give unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And in the 5th year shall ye eat of the fruit thereof, that it may yield unto you the increase thereof. I am Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I am Yahweh, your power. Okay, let me read this in the NLT. All right, so there's a certain way you're supposed to treat the land, so that it could provide more. Leviticus 19, because the land naturally is going to give you the necessary nutrients if you treat it properly, man. Leviticus 19 and 23, when you enter the land and plant fruit trees, leave the fruit unharvested for the first 2 years and consider it forbidden. Do not eat it. Okay. In the 4th year, that's a law. Okay, that's it's a commandment. In the 4th year, the entire crop must be consecrated to Yahweh as a celebration of praise. Okay, consecrated to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Finally, in the 5th year, you may eat the fruit. If you follow this pattern, your harvest will increase. Okay, if you follow this pattern, your harvest will increase. It doesn't say that you're going to lack. It says it will increase. I am Yahweh, your power. Okay, so that's when you're planting. Okay, fruit trees. Yahweh Hashem is going to make sure that you don't have a lack of iron, lack of potassium. The law is for our health, man. Okay. But the wicked, they don't follow the laws, man. That's why there's so many people in bad health, man. That have poor health, dying at a young age, or having suffering heart. They got heart problems, stuff like that. Weight problems, nutrient deficiency. And this is supposed to be a first world country, man. Okay. They talk all this technological advancement, but how is it that people are lacking nutrients, man? Okay, I'll read that again. The use of chemical fertilizers caused the protein content of vegetables to drop steadily at the rate of 10% a year. However, the most dangerous effect on the probable cause of much nutritionally induced disease was the fact that chemical fertilizer reduced the amount of potassium in the soil while increasing the amount of sodium. So there's an imbalance, man. There's an imbalance in the soil, okay? Potassium and sodium are the leaders of the two electrically opposite groups. Inactive potassium in the system precipitates illness, especially cancer. Okay? The increased sodium may explain the dramatic increase in the incidence of high blood pressure throughout the United States. You know? Yeah, people with high blood pressure, people with diabetes. Okay, because our population is ingesting steadily increasing amounts of sodium from foods grown in chemically fertilized soil, while simultaneously suffering from the effects of steadily declining levels of potassium in the human system. Potassium is especially necessary for the regulation of the heartbeat. Its lack in the body makes the system prone to sudden heart attacks. Okay, you know, how are we having genetically modified foods, man? Okay, they didn't have that in the ancient world, man. Okay, why? Because the laws were kept, man. Okay, under the rulership of the Israelites, okay, there wasn't no GMOs, man. Okay, we look at the rulership of Solomon, man. No, there wasn't these types of genetically modified organism. Israel was at peace, man. Okay, that's why we're waiting on Yahweh Shai to reestablish order in the earth. Okay. Scripture that said that everything is out of course. The book of Psalms. 82 and verse 5, it says, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course." Why? Because the wicked is in power. Okay, the Edomites. Let's go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 1. It says, "Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand. Learn, ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and sovereignty from the highest, Yahweh, who shall try your works and search out your counsels." You know, so the Lord put you in power. Okay, the Lord put the people that are ruling right now in power, the Edomites, because being ministers of His kingdom, ye have not judged the right, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of Yahweh. Horribly and speedily shall He come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places. For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented. Okay? And that's what's going to happen, man. Okay, great judgment. You know, and since we're in the season of exposing Esau, okay, we have to bring out these type of information, man. Okay? How he's polluting the land, which, you know, causes people to be defiled, man. Okay? People to be diseased. Okay? Let's go to the book of Job. Job 13 and 4. "But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value." Okay? You know, they're going to boast on their technological advancement, but it's to the people's detriment, man. Okay? The standard is already set, okay? It's the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That is wisdom. Okay? All you have to do is obey these laws, man. Okay? So, you know, as the scriptures tell you, you know, that wicked shall be revealed, Esau, Edom. So we're in the time we have to expose his doings, man. Okay? You know, expose his ways. All right? So I wanted to bring out this information. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to end off by giving all praise and honor and glorification to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, rule well and teach well, and shalom to the elect.